So I have this new goal of like vlogging while I drive because my life is just a lot right now, and not in a bad way. Like a lot of doors are opening right now that I never really thought would. Things like that. Just new mentality. I keep trying to. Okay, so one of my goals right now is to not drink caffeine or consume caffeine. And I've been doing really good today. And I'm proud of myself. But it definitely takes some rearranging of habits. So, look like that person looked the opposite way to go another way. That was weird. So, thinking about that movie, The Secret. I just watched it for the second time last night, and if it's true, it would kind of explain a lot in my life. Like, and it would explain like kind of a lot in the world. It's like kind of depressing for the ones who, like, you know, they're born in like really bad circumstances. So, but for someone like me, who, like, I was born in just like a suburban family with kind of like the basic traumas going on. Not to call that basic. Like in the movie it says like how what does that person say? That like majority of people have traumas from their childhood, and it is possible to just change your narrative by like just say like keeping the eyes on the prize type. Like I'm still trying to figure it out, you know? It's a lot to accept if that were to be true. But in my life it especially makes sense with like when I distance myself from people who I find are not supportive of who I really am, or like I don't feel safe showing the real me because I'm by nature like really goofy and really positive. So when I've detached from people who like want to make fun of me, or there's like people who like want to like rain on your parade type stuff. It's usually like narcissistic people, I've noticed, do these type things. But anyways, when I've detached from those types of people, everything feels lighter. And it really does feel like there's more doors or opportunities available to you, just because you don't feel like you're like around that kind of negativity. others, like if you have a dream or a goal and you're talking about it with others, and in some way they are like saying it's not possible, or they're not understanding, or they're like, yeah, they're just like, they're not like saying like, oh my gosh, like that sounds awesome, like you can totally do that, like being like so supportive. If they're not being like that, the movie kind of says like, well, that's not going to be good for your like law of attraction goals, because in order to really get it, you have to kind of like sit with that thought of your dream and like feel like amazing. And they're really like shedding light on the fact that how are you gonna feel great about that if there's someone around you and your energy that is like super negative, and you can just tell is like not a true fan. So it's a lot to think about. This is like more serious than I'm used to, but I just like, this is what the new kind of video logs I want to get into, because I am just so busy. And maybe with the movie's theory, I should just be like, oh, I am not busy, like I have endless time. I mean, really, yeah, that's what it's all about, like that's the theory. But anyways, I'll see you in my next video. I do feel positive, I feel hopeful, but I just like, it's a day.